Hello, and welcome back to yet another episode of Focus Target Podcast presents Smiley's Retro Gaming Corner. Today, this is going to be a shorter one. We're just going to do a couple cleanup items from the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise run. So this is episode 1.3 of Free Enterprise. We are going to actually load up our previous save and just do a couple cleanup things. Last time we had received the flan sword, and I said that maybe I would come back and see how that worked against the pink puffs. So I'm going to go ahead and equip the flan sword to Cecil, and we are going to head back to the lunar subterranean, and we're going to see just how the flan sword performs against these these pink puffs, which is a rare enemy. I better make sure I have a siren first before we go. Indeed, we do. Maybe I'll grab a couple more while I'm at it. I think there were sirens at Fabul. I don't have my little cheat sheet pulled up, so I'm not 100% sure about that. So we're going to go down, we're going to take care of the flans, see how the flan sword performs since we received it, and I'll get a couple sirens just in case we need them. Then we're going to, last time I beat the final boss and Zero Miss, and then I was really... I was really pretty tired, so I just kind of knocked off after that. But I forgot that they said in the patch notes last time that the Free Enterprise was updated, that they made some changes to the post game cutscenes, and so I realized I kind of actually want to see what that's all about. So we're gonna go through, since we'll already be down in the lunar subterranean, we'll fight some flans, see how that goes, and then we'll go down and fight the final boss one more time, knock him out, and then this time we'll actually watch the post-game credits and see what changes they may have made to the randomizer. So, and that's all we're gonna do for today. It's gonna be a short one. We may do a little bit more, either sometime tonight or tomorrow. We may do another another episode of Smiley's Retro Gaming Corner. I'm kicking around a couple games. I think we may do a Mega Man 3 playthrough at some point. Or perhaps a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles playthrough. I haven't quite decided what's going to be next. I also want to get back to DuckTales because I thoroughly embarrassed myself with my DuckTales playthrough, and I think I can do better. I would definitely like to try. So, a couple more games coming up. I know my cohorts on the Focus Target podcast, Van and Shy, are both planning to do a little bit of streaming at some point here in the near future. So look out for streams from them as well. And should be some good stuff. So let's see. I think we gotta go a little bit further south to get to the flans. And I was thinking too, for my Mega Man 3 playthrough, I may do a little less talking and kind of crank the music up, because that game, especially both Mega Man 3 and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, fantastic soundtracks to those games. Okay, here we go. We're gonna roll the siren. Let's see what happens. It's the Pink Puffs. All right, I want to see what kind of damage we get out of this flan sword. I'm expecting big things. Okay, that was pretty good. I'll admit that. Now these guys actually cast Berserk on you, and it looks like my poor Rosa got berserked. Let's see who else did. Neither of my mages did, so let's nuke these guys down. I don't know, 6,500. That's pretty good damage. What was 65, 68? I guess I was kind of hoping for better. I mean, you can see even everybody's hitting pretty strong here. I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought we'd at least max out. Let's get another shot. Yeah, 63. All right. I'm curious to see what other of the special weapons from Final Fantasy IV Advance, the Game Boy Advance version that they put into the game. It seems like you can only get one per game by forging a weapon at Kolkol. So we'll have to play through a number of different times and just see what kind of other stuff we get, what kind of goodies. I want to specifically, I kind of am wondering what they've got for some of the less common characters. Like maybe I'll play through with Sid or Yang as a hero. All right, well that was all right. Got some use out of the flan sword. I don't honestly know if that was worth doing doing an entire stream for, but I said I'd do it. I said I'd kind of follow up and try to get us show what that did, and so I've done as I said I would. So if there's one thing I want to do is be good for my word. That is a Smiley core value. So all right, we're just gonna kind of shoot down here to the final boss. Last time we took the pass for a quick shortcut. This time we're just gonna go the normal way, jumping over things where we can to speed things up. Not really interested in opening any chests and having to fight enemies. You can see why I like that push B to jump. It just is so nice to be able to skip some of the map areas. It's hard for me not to utilize that, even though it does trivialize a lot of things in the game, since it breaks a lot of the early soft locks that you need key items for. All right, we will face Zeromus once again. I don't even remember what he was, what his special sprite was, because I was really tired last time when we got to this point. I was struggling a little bit. So all right, let's see what do we got here. Zeromus will pop this crystal on him. Excellent. Once again, we will use a silk web to slow him down. Once he transforms, if you act on him too early, you're out of fact. Oh, that's right. He was the Phantom Train. That's a good one. All right, throw that silk web down. Throw a nuke on him. He'll nuke me in response to, as he will any magic spell cast on him. We'll start throwing things. We got spoons. We got Excaliburs. And if it's anything like last time, we'll make short work of this little guy. I'll let Cecil attack, and then we're going to hit him with a Berserk. I think last time I used, I think I have a Bacchus wine. I should have used that. That would have probably been better. But actually not, because I'd rather get Cecil, let him get an attack off and use Rosa. Because I'm not worried about this Big Bang. Don't think it'll do too much to me here. Yeah. It's just my gear is too good. I mean, sitting on 5 adamant armors, plenty of defense. Good, I think the ribbons and the protect rings and the crystal rings all have pretty high magic defense. So this guy just doesn't have a lot of teeth for me right now. But we probably do want to throw down a cure at some point. If my Rosa could get another turn. There she is. Excellent. That gets everybody back into good shape. And between Cecil's non-stop berserk pounding and these repeated max damage nukes, I don't think he will last very long. And then we'll get to see the ending that I should not have skipped last time, so that we can see maybe what changes were made with the last update. I feel like they haven't changed the ending sequence in a long time, so I'm excited to see what maybe they've done differently. Which is, I guess, why I didn't even think to watch it last time, because I'm so used to it. I didn't feel like there was anything really worth seeing, but perhaps I was too hasty. See, last time, the other night, I must have skipped his reset or something because I feel like he went down. Oh, man, maybe it was about that amount of time. I don't know. I feel like if you skip the reset, the HP reset, he doesn't use media, so that can't be right. But all right, so now we'll wait for the train to take its final voyage, and we will see what the post credit scene looks like in the new version 4.2 of the randomizer. I will not perish. I'm going to crank up the background volume a little bit and not talk over the finale. I'll probably talk over it a little bit. Alright, so everything's the same so far. I'll try to point out what I notice as being different. Obviously version 2.1. The flags just get longer and longer too, which I guess is by necessity. Key items, characters, and bosses defeated, and treasures. Got a little lazy at the end. I probably could have gone for a full treasure clear too if I'd been a little more. If I'd not gotten tired and given up near the end. Okay, so now this is normal. It goes through all of our key item actual locations where they were found. So this is everything's been the same so far. So I wonder if there's something after this, or if maybe the changes were. Maybe I misunderstood that. I guess we'll find out. Package was in the Sylph Cave. Okay, Yang's wife. She hooked us up in this game. Got us our 9th and 10th key item, which really helped us out. Sped things up for us quite a bit. Earth Crystal, that's in the Tower Babel lower. And the Twin Harp. Which was the final key item, I think, that we received. Oh, no, I guess this would have been the final key items. I think we had both here, didn't we? The hook and I thought there was something else. Boy, it's hard to remember. Even though that was like 2 nights ago. Key in the Sylph Cave. Free key item from Edward that we kept in to preserve the randomness of the Mist Dragon being in the game. Oh yes, the Baron key. The plague slot. A lot of key items in the Lunar Subterranean this time. Which I guess makes sense since we had gotten so few in the early game. Oh yes, the pan is a reward for defeating Tower of Zot. It's funny that they show it on Golbez, even though that's not who you fight there, but I get it. Got the spoon again from Yang's wife. Oh, yes, and Odin, who gave us the rat tail and really crushed our. He was an expensive one on our deal or no deal sheet. And in the Giant of Babel, of course, we had the pink tail, which we did not turn in because we already had 5 adamant armors. Embarrassment of riches is what we call that. And the tower key from Bahamut in Mount Ordeals. We have something new here at the end now. There's just the staff roll. Huh. I wonder if did I misunderstand? I thought for sure I saw something in the patch notes about a change to the end, which is really the whole reason I did this podcast, or this, obviously this is not a podcast, this stream. I'm gonna go to the site and see if I am just bad at reading. Or perhaps there's something else here at the end, a stinger, if you will, a post-credit stinger. Let's see here. Looking at the change log. It says dialogue and end credits update. I wonder if they added some. Some credits here to the end for the folks who actually worked on the free enterprise portion of it. Maybe it was a credits thing, and we'll see if that's the case. We'll at least give them their opportunity to be shouted out here in the credits. Well, we're waiting for the credits to roll. Oh, here we go. The free enterprise there. So perhaps this is where we had some new additions. Some of the high-profile members of the Final Fantasy IV free enterprise community. And look at that, we got Zoe Vermillion on there. Zoe Vermillion was actually in the chat the other day as a viewer, so that was a pretty big honor. I thought I'm actually was kind of embarrassed. I didn't realize I had such a high-profile member of FF4 community here watching me. So that was pretty cool though. All right, so that's what we got. We got some additional credits in there for the special thanks and for the folks who brought you Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise. So that's worthwhile to show that to you, I guess, because they've done a great work. And I mean, I've spent so many hours playing Free Enterprise. Like, I remember when I first was alerted to its existence, it sounded like the coolest thing I'd ever heard, and it pretty much turned out to be. So I owe a great debt to the people who brought this game to us. The randomizer, just fantastic work. So, all right, well, that's all for today. I just wanted to kind of do some cleanup. I wanted to get that pink puff sword, or the slime sword, or whatever it was called. Kind of give that a try, as I mentioned that I would, and I wanted to kind of see what the new ending was like. And that's all for today. So, like I said, I'll probably be back sometime in the next day or so. I got another couple stream ideas in the can, and of course, Van and Shy will have some content for you coming up as well. So look forward to that. So I am going to put up the outro screen and move myself out of the way here. I'm kind of blocking everything. There we go. If you wanted to contact us, our contact information is up there, and look forward to seeing you next time on Smiley's Retro Gaming Corner. Peace.